Tiffany.
And I'm Mary Beth.
And we're here today to talk Lady Midnight and all things Cassandra Clare. But before we get going, we have to indulge in some treats because Shadowhunters and long series that grip you, they're kind of like dessert. They're sweet. They're just the right ending to a day. I don't really know what my analogy's about. I just really want to eat dessert and talk about Lady Midnight.
We are pairing Lady Midnight with finger foods because you need to have a hand free to turn the pages,
turn
right?
the page, yes.
And these look super decadent. I don't know if you could see. Oh, look at that.
I stopped by a little Italian specialty store today, and we've got our egg Claire, because why not? Traditional cream puff. And I don't know what this is, but the lady told me that it has cannoli cream in the middle. So that was a must-have. So,
so let's grab a treat and we can start turning pages and get into this review.
Have a good one. Today we're going to talk, review, or just kind of gab a little bit about Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. As you can see, I have some Post-its.
As you can see, I do not.
Just in case you're somebody who is sensitive to spoilers, we're going to do our best to avoid spoilers, but kind of like a disclaimer, there may be something that comes out of my mouth that I can't take back.
I think we're going to do a little more of a reaction kind of video rather than talk a whole lot about the plot and stuff, because I know personally when it comes to reviews, I hate if I read things beforehand in a review, it spoils me for the rest.
Yeah, and reviews, I guess, is a little misleading in the sense of we're both writers and, Cassandra Clare's a master world builder, so we're kind of just going to react to our thoughts about it and, not to critique it in that kind of a way. You want to...
Okay, I'll start. I have read the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices. I will admit that I didn't finish the Mortal Instruments. I'm on the last book, and to be honest, I feel like that particular series dragged a bit because I don't think it needed to be as many books as it was, and I got bored of it and I put it aside. And Lady Midnight kind of, revamped my interest in the Shadowhunter world because I feel like it's like City of Bones, City of Glass, the first couple of books in the series, even though I already know the world, and I will, a little bit of a spoiler, that you see familiar characters. I won't necessarily say who, but you will, if you have read the other series, you will see a lot of people that you recognize, which I kind of like.
Yeah, that continuity is definitely good, and something that Cassandra does a really good job of weaving those characters in. She's got a lot of moving parts, and I think she does a really good job at creating this new world for the West Coast Shadowhunters, and yet bringing some of your favorites. I mean, personally, I like anything that has to do with Jace, so he could never bore me. But, when he pops up, randomly, that always makes me really happy. And I think she knows her fan base well enough to know that.
Probably.
Yeah.
I will say, it's not a spoiler because it's who the book is based on. It's, the two main characters are Emma Carstars and Julian Blackheart?
Well?
Sorry.
No, the Blackwells, aren't they?
Blackwells? Oh no, now I have to flip pages. Okay, anyway.
Blackthorn. Blackthorn.
I'm sorry. I'm bad with the little details like that. But you've met them before. They were much younger. They were in the Mortal Instruments series. I think they were 12 at the time. Now they're like 17. So a good amount of time has passed. They've lived through some serious shit.
Yeah.
And they've...
As all Shadowhunters do. Yes. Drama.
They've grown. But I think it's nice to revisit them and see how they've grown.
Absolutely. I think, it definitely gives you all the feels.
Yes.
All the feels come in, and their relationship is kind of like a slow burn, I guess you could say. There were parts where I was getting a little bit frustrated and wanted to move it along, but she kept me reading, and I think, for a reader, as long as you don't flip to the back and be done with it, that's a successful endeavor. As far as what I kind of didn't like is that there's some things I think that are a little bit redundant throughout both Mortal Instruments and this. You know, you've got Clary as an artist and Julian as an artist. Right. And so I felt like he could have had his own, maybe, identity. I like what she did with it. It was unexpected, but I don't know.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a theme to say, like, this type of person...
It's a super creative
for
thing,
a good Shadowhunter because of these reasons. I don't know if that's the case, because then you have, you know, Emma is like the female version of Jace, and they do compare them a lot in Lady Midnight. So maybe there's a reason we don't really realize yet. Although, is Jace technically a Karstar?
Who knows what Jace is? Jace is just magnificent.
I don't remember. I know there was talk about it that maybe he was raised originally as that. The whole switch. I haven't read that series in a while, and when you read hundreds of other books in between, some things get lost. So sorry. Sorry, you can correct me in the comments. Yeah. Just be nice about it. You know.
I think with a book like this that's highly anticipated from a highly anticipated series, highly, touted author, that it definitely does not disappoint. And that's the most important thing, right? We could say, oh, this and that and the other thing, but there were times when I was reading and I was a little bit ahead of Mary Beth, yes. And I was like, wait till you get to page 182 or whatever. And I mean, because you want to share it. It's the kind of book that hopefully you have friends who are also reading and you can read it with them, and you can, obviously we're all about the writing and reading community here at Turning Pages, so find somebody to read it with so you can, talk about why so many post-its.
Book club.
It's a great book club.
Yeah.
Book club book.
Yeah. And there's a lot of action, just like any other Shadowhunter books. And there's some romance in it. I don't think it's as much as Mortal Instruments when you started, but there's some surprising romance that you didn't believe, and that's kind of what she, texted me that I had to stay up so I could read it and find out, and then it was like I needed a cold shower after
that. It was good.
So, yeah, even though it's YA, it's, your 12-year-old is probably not going to be as excited about that part as you are, but, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm looking forward to the next book, which I don't even know when it comes out.
It's going to be a while, right?
Hopefully just a year? I don't know. I don't remember when the other ones came out. I want to say Infernal Devices came out a book a year. Because I think anything longer than that, people forget about it. Yeah. So, deadlines, folks. Yeah, for a reason.
Everything. I think, we'd love to know what you thought about Lady Midnight. Did you read it? What did you like? What didn't you like? And if you didn't read it, why not?
Are you planning on reading it?
We'd love to hear
Shadowhunters. Are you over Cassandra Clare? It's possible.
It happens.
I know. It's not for everybody, but, yeah, well. But, I would give Lady Midnight a 4 out of 5 pages. That's our rating system. So that means I would certainly, refer it to a friend who I knew liked to read and liked the series.
I think I would give it a 4.5 page rating. Just because of some of those unexpected surprises. It's hard to like wow somebody who's really familiar with the series, and I think she did that, and I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully that won't disappoint.
We shall see.
Until then, keep turning those pages.
Bye-bye.
Bye.